Hi guys, welcome to Placement 10, the final placement match of Season 17. Today we are heading back to Horizon Lunar Colony, which has been a pretty tough match for me actually in competitive so far. I think I definitely had at least one loss there last season, maybe two, and earlier in my placements we got a draw here. So it wasn't the match I wanted to see to round off my placements, but whatever. So I went for the Zen first of all, then the Lucio came in, so I was going to go for the Anna, as I prefer her to the Moira, certainly on point A here. But then obviously we pick up the Mercy as well, so given to two tanks, two healers, I decided I'd try playing the Sombra, the DPS pick. Because I didn't want to end up in a situation where we had sort of a messed up healing pool, because either I could go Moira, and maybe Mercy changes to something else, or I was worried if I went to Zen, she would switch to something else, and then we'd end up with Zen and Lucio for healing, which probably wouldn't be enough. I was a bit concerned going into this, because I really haven't actually played that much Sombra later. Some good voice lines between Sombra and Wrecking Ball there. But yeah, so I was a bit nervous here, because I really haven't played much Sombra at all lately. I've been focusing on my Zen, and a bit of Anna as well, which you probably noticed if you watch the videos. I've decided to run with it. I've had a couple of good moments with Sombra in the past, so hopefully I can continue them into this. So I decided I'll go quite forward with my translocator. They've actually pushed up quite high. I was trying to get that in the corner, didn't get that perfect, but there we are. So I come in. I don't need to hack her because she's just used her bubble. We get the kill on her, which is good. It's a really good start actually. I'm at 30% to my EMP, so I decided to put my translocator just a bit out of the way now that I know they're trying to hold a more aggressive line. Obviously our team's going around there, so I come in the back. Obviously by stepping onto the point as well, it naturally draws them back, so I was hoping to get my team a bit of space, but then I have to translocate out of there pretty swiftly. Don't quite get the hack on the Lucio. I think the problem there was, well, obviously I got closed down with the Zarya, but I started firing at one person, then I was just sort of switching between them. Hack the Zarya again, to stop her getting a bubble on anyone. Again, I mean, on the one hand, I am shooting at kind of anyone who wants it to build up my EMP, but what's clear is that I'm really not landing any kills. And unfortunately, we see they invest an ult or two there, and our team's got to pull back. So now I just want to kind of get into position for my EMP. I decided, given my team don't look like they're approaching anytime soon, I'll just hack a couple of the health packs around here. Obviously, we can control them. It can make it a bit harder for those guys, for the enemies. I'm just waiting for my team to push up here. It's unfortunate that McCree dodged me. I still feel okay with my health pack here because they haven't pushed up. Coming on the hands though, should have won that. I must have got him down to, I don't know, like 10-20%, but I should have won that. Now I decided to run away there. I think he'd already used his flashbang, so I probably could have taken that duel actually, especially with the health pack. And then when I came up the stairs, I should have just shot my translocator out and transport it in the middle. So yeah, I got caught out there. That wasn't great. And unfortunately, it means that my team's pushed in on the point, and I wasn't able to utilize my EMP. So I'll stick my translocator down there still. It doesn't look like anyone's scouting for me. No, I should have held my EMP. I think I was kind of committed to doing it there, but then unfortunately the High Noon came in and derailed our team. That was similar to the Hanzo before, in that I got the Zarya down to, again, like 10%, but just wasn't quite able to finish her off before she bubbled. So, yeah, that EMP, it could have been good if not for the High Noon. Oh, I don't know if EMP interrupts High Noon, actually. As far as I know it doesn't, but I could be wrong. So now I'm just waiting for, I was waiting for my team to push up, but they're not that close, so I decided I'll take the opportunity to get some damage in. I wonder if I can build up an EMP. I should have picked up the health pack there. That's a mistake. Now obviously it's just last chance. Everyone dive in and pop out some damage.
This is not your time.
Chuck the EMP in there. Hoping my team can kind of follow up. Unfortunately, it's going against us. Doing okay there. Unfortunately, I take a dragon strike straight to the face, and we lose it. So that it was okay. I think I had like 42% accuracy there, which was okay. I got a couple of hacks. My second EMP was pretty decent. The first one was poor, so I failed on the EMP front there. And I think more than anything, what I was lacking there was just doing half a job a lot of the time, in that I'd get a load of damage into someone, but I wouldn't quite kill them. So I'd do a lot of things, but just not actually get any value out of them. So that was a problem there. That's one takeaway. I mean, don't get me wrong, the biggest problem with my Sombra play there was the fact that I just haven't played her enough recently. So I was a bit out of form with her. But it was average. When I think about, obviously I want to break into gold, I kind of look at that Sombra play and think that's bronze or silver level Sombra play. That wasn't gold play. So I was a bit disappointed. I mean, as I think about it, the team comp that they ended up with, now obviously I didn't know this when I picked Sombra at the start, a lot of their team weren't that vulnerable to hacking. Don't get me wrong, they're all slowed down a bit, but when you think of like the Zarya, McCree, who else, Hanzo, it stops at Storm Arrows, but they're not characters that are completely grounded by, like, you know, when you think of it, compare it to like a Doomfist or a Genji or a Wrecking Ball, even like a Reinhardt, maybe even a Mercy. They didn't really have any of those characters, except maybe Lucio, who were just completely shut down. So maybe Sombra wasn't the best pick there. But unfortunately, I'm not much better with any other DPS, as I'm primarily a support player. Anyway, I'm back to the Zen on this round. One of our other healers, I think it was our Lucio, has gone to maybe Torb or Junkrat this round. So we set up here, and similar to the last time I played Horizon as well, again, we cannot win this. We can only draw. Coming high. I said it worth take the high ground. I want to focus on keeping everyone alive, and as soon as we see someone, get the Discord on them and try to take them out. So we could really do to get a pick, to be honest, because they've got the vertical advantage. Right hand side. So I decided to take this duel with Soldier. Unfortunately, just bags a health pack there, so if he hadn't have got that health pack, I reckon I'd have been able to take him on there. But as soon as he goes back up to full health, I decided to pull back. Now the Soldier's around there trying to do work. Now, so I can see the Discord moving. I land a perfect alternative fire on him there. So that was really good. I'm really happy with that, actually. I see them coming around this side, so I peek out there, chuck the alternative fire in. I mean, with the exception of the Soldier, I'm seeing a lot of the same problem I had in the first rounds here, actually, where I'm doing damage, but I'm not necessarily landing kills. Do well, Transcendence comes on, I bust it straight away to keep myself and everyone else alive, and I think that enables the Mercy res, actually. Well, their Transcendence comes in, but I'm not sure they get much value out of it. Then they've got a Soldier putting his visor up. I should have beaten that other Zen. Unfortunately, I let him get away, and now all the kills are coming through for them, and they take the win. So that's disappointing. It wasn't the way I wanted to end my placements. Again, it was a bit of a lackluster performance on Sombra, and then my Zen was okay there, but ultimately I didn't get that much done, and that was the problem here. So I think kind of things that will hold me back in my ranking are definitely this round, because, well, like I say, this wasn't a great round, and probably some of my Ana play in the earlier matches where I talked about. I mean, you can see there, whatever that is, that 10 enemies EMP'd, but only 2 assists. So I hacked a load of people, but didn't really get any value out of them. So that was disappointing. And I guess if I want to play more Sombra, I should probably do more practice with her just to kind of keep my level up. I maybe need to work on another DPS pick just in case the Sombra's not working. But anyway, this is placement's done, so we'll get our ranking and then we'll go on. I've said previously that I want to try and play 100 matches this season to really push myself to be better. We'll see how we get on with them. Obviously, I'll try and put them all up. I finished at 1752, which is a bit disappointing, but we are where we are, so I'm going to work to try and climb from that. If you've got any feedback, leave it below. Other than that, thank you for watching.